Let's look more now at the nation's health sector. The Southeast Council of the Nigerian Union of Allied Health Professionals has held a peaceful march in Enugu, the capital of Enugu State, to protest against the alleged poor policy formulation and implementation, as well as denial of their earned rights by the federal government. In a similar fashion, members of the joint health sector unions from the Nnamdi Azikiwe University Teaching Hospital, Benue in Anambra State, are also calling for improved welfare packages and funding for the sector.
Delegates of the Nigerian Union of Allied Healthcare Professionals from the 5 southeast states of the country began their march at the Enugu State University Teaching Hospital. Comprising pharmacists, physiotherapists and medical lab scientists, among others, they proceed towards the Ministry of Health amidst police presence. Their raised placards convey their feelings about the health sector. The Commissioner for Health gives them audience.
Number 1 on the list is the issue of promoting our members without increase in salary.
After receiving their documented complaints, the Commissioner assures them the issues will be attended to.
I will definitely convey your grievances to the Honorable Minister of Health.
A similar protest takes place in Benue, Anambra State. The complaints are the same, but the protesters are members of the Joint Health Sector Unions Johesu from the Nnamdi Azikiwe University Teaching Hospital. At the Nkwọ Triangle in the heart of the industrial city, they air their grievances.
Apart from the fact that the Nigerian government is not investing well in the Ministry of Health, inside the Ministry of Health, there is a lot of marginalization, and they are using divide and rule policies.
The march takes them around town and back at the university. The Chief Medical Director also promises to pass their message on to the relevant authorities. The protests are over, but the unions maintain that if things do not change, standards in the health sector will slide further.
Close to 200 families that had been displaced by the insurgency will soon take ownership of newly reconstructed homes in the Kaga local government area of Borno State, northeast Nigeria. March 6, 2017 is the official date for the allocation of the 190 homes destroyed by the Boko Haram insurgents. The rebuilding was made seamless by a collaboration between the Borno State government, the UNDP and the Japanese government.
The reconstruction project in Kaga is a pilot of the rebuilding projects in affected communities within Borno State. Kaga is the first beneficiary community owing to the return of calm and the absence of security threats to the civilian population there. The project covers the reconstruction of municipal buildings, schools and, most importantly, homes of the affected population. Officials say the rebuilding has paved way for villagers to have even better homes than they had before the crisis.
They are happy. A villager whom he didn't sleep under the block, and now he's living under the roof.
The United Nations Development Programme is one of the development partners of the rebuilding project. They are happy with the successes of the project so far.
For us, it's very important that we work through the communities, through the government, so that it's not external help that is coming in, but it's really the people that do it themselves. And today what it was important for us is to see how the project progresses, and I have to say that I'm very impressed with what I saw.
The project has not only helped the homeless population, a large percentage of the building workforce are themselves IDPs. Bukar Isa became displaced when his hometown, Bama, was invaded by the militants.
My daily pay as a mason is 3,000 naira. Others get between 1,500 and above. Since I came to Maiduguri, I have never lived in a camp. I rented a house in town and put my family there. I pray other idle youths out there would be encouraged to work and fend for themselves.
After the home allocation ceremonies, the state government says that the big plan is to empower the returnees, which would hopefully reduce the burden of housing and feeding them.
At least each and every owner of the house will have a drip irrigation kit worth 500,000 square meters for him to now start his farming activities. Government of Borno State has procured 10,000 drip irrigation kits. Not even the drip irrigation kit, you have seen the dead plantation. And we are going to give 2 goats to each and every woman.
The 192 homes rebuilt in Kaga is only a small fraction of the 500,000 homes destroyed across the state.
A military man drafted to Agatu local government area by the Benue State Joint Security Council has been killed in a brawl with youth attending a burial ceremony. Governor Samuel Ortom has condemned the incident. He was speaking during the 3rd Stakeholders Forum in the state. The killing of the soldier follows last week's agitation in the Adoka-Agatu axis, where a police station was attacked and a service rifle snatched by youth suspected to be from Agatu local council.
Shattered police vehicles, including the ones seized by the police. Spent bullet cases scattered at the Adoka police station in Otukpo local council, Benue State. This is the aftermath of last week's attack by suspected youths from Agatu, who were allegedly on a mission to execute jungle justice on a suspect held at the police station.
We have listened to a report.
This meeting has been convened with some of the stakeholders in the state, cutting across party lines, religion and age groups. The Christian Association of Nigeria believes the presence of herdsmen in the state poses a threat to the communities, just as a senior advocate of Nigeria proposes the conversion of Sambisa Forest to a grazing reserve.
We are so skeptical on the issue of ranching. If people want, let them come and negotiate with the landowners. If they agree to give the land, they will give. If they don't agree, let them go back.
The governor, Samuel Ortom, is worried about the spate of violence in Agatu local government area, and he asked security agencies to fish out those involved in the death of the soldier.
Right now, for the past 3 days, the commander of 72 Battalion is in Agatu pleading that the rifle which they took from this soldier that they killed should be returned. That one was returned yesterday. But those boys who perpetuated this act are yet to be arrested.
The leaders of Agatu Local Government Council have promised to check the trend and ensure the arrest of the youths responsible for the incident.
What we are trying to do as Agatu people is to make sure that those boys that are responsible for this act are arrested and punished.
Besides the worrisome security concerns, the state is looking to harness its human and agricultural potentials to create wealth for the youths and, by extension, reduce idleness among them.